Yeah, good morning, all. Hope I'm audible. We'll start the orientation session at 5:30. We'll wait for students to join first. Good evening, all. We'll start within 5 minutes. Good evening, all of you. We are just waiting because hardly 200 students have joined yet. I'm just waiting because it's 4,000 students have appeared or applied for the AICT internship. So we'll wait for another 5 minutes and then we'll start. So I'll start with my presentation. Hope you can see my screen. Uh, One of my colleague is also there, Natation, from the technical part. He will explain you the content part. So please, Natation, give me a heads up that I can go forward with the orientation. Hope you can see my screen and I'm audible enough.
Yes, Nikita. Screen is visible and you are very audible. You
Okay,
can
thank you
proceed.
so much. Yeah, so I'm a program manager from Edunet Foundation. I'm Nikita Natkandi, and my colleague Natation is there with me. So today's session is on orientation session for the AICT internship. And Shell is our CSR partner, and we are the implementation partner, and we are going to start our AICT internship 4 weeks in a virtual internship on 24th Feb and it will finish on 24th March. Our topic is artificial intelligence with green technology. So before that, I would like to explain you about or give you brief about the organization. So Shell is our implementation partner, and Shell is a global energy and petrochemical company operating over 70 countries with the workforce of more than 1 lakh employees. So as you all know that most of the organization are working towards the sustainability, green skills, because we need to save our planet, right? So for that, what are the topics to be covered and how the data analytics parts to be covered in this? How we can manage with both, with the technology and the environmental sustainability, right? So this is the thing, and just would give you the brief about the Internet Foundation. It is founded in 2015. Our primarily focus on youth skilling, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Internet Foundation has a national-wide footprint and works with regulators, state technical universities, large network of engineering colleges and high schools around India. We target all kinds of learners. We majorly work with Microsoft, IBM, and Cognizant, Aditya Birla. These are the private organization, and with the government organizations like AICT, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Directorate General of Training, and many more. And so this is the introduction about the Shell and the Edunet Foundation. I'll just move on to the next slide. So this is a slide where you know that we have this joint initiative with Shell and AICT. Topic is AI and clean technology. So during your orientation, we'll brief you. So what are the things we will tell you during your orientation, that how this structure will be, how your session will be aligned, what are the process, what is how you will go with this learning journey. So we will share all the details with you, and at the last we will have the question and answers round. You can mark your you can share your doubts, and we will resolve it, or you can ask any questions. So I'll move on to the next slide. Please listen to this video very carefully. In that you will get to know how about the environmental sustainability, and we'll move forward. So
Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that combines cutting-edge technology with our urgent need to protect the environment. We're exploring how artificial intelligence, or AI, is transforming our approach to environmental sustainability. From mitigating climate change to optimizing renewable energy, AI is offering innovative solutions to create a healthier planet. Stick around to learn how AI is leading the way in environmental sustainability. Let's start with one of the most pressing issues of our time, climate change. AI-powered climate models are revolutionizing how we predict and prepare for extreme weather events. These models analyze vast amounts of data from satellite images, weather forecasts, and historical patterns to provide accurate predictions. For instance, the IBM Environmental Intelligence Suite uses AI to forecast hurricanes, floods, and droughts. This enables governments and organizations to prepare and respond effectively, ensuring timely evacuations and resource allocation. AI also helps industries reduce their carbon footprints by optimizing energy use. Smart grids powered by AI balance energy supply and demand efficiently. Tools like the Sustainability Bot provide actionable insights and recommendations, helping companies achieve their environmental goals. Next, let's look at how AI is aiding conservation efforts. AI technologies are crucial for monitoring and protecting endangered species. Drones equipped with AI cameras can track wildlife movements and detect poaching activities. Machine learning algorithms analyze this data, providing conservationists with real-time insights. For example, AI systems monitor animal populations and detect changes in behaviour or population size, alerting authorities to potential threats. In forest management, AI tools prevent illegal logging and help manage forest resources more effectively. By analysing
So this video is about how artificial intelligence works with environmental sustainability, right? In this video, you have heard about how we can predict and prepare for the extreme weather condition, how we can forecast, right? And how we can help our industry. And when we think about, for example, we have seen that flood was there, right, in most of the areas. So when we know prior to that, we can do the prediction, we can do the data analysis, we can work on the climate change, right? Industry, when we have the problem statement, or when we use the technology to solve the real world problems. So it will help you to work upon all these parameters. And during the internship, you will learn how we add environmental sustainability into with the support of artificial intelligence. So I'll just move on to the next slide. So in this internship, that in this orientation session, what we will have, first we will go with the program overview, and we discuss about the weekly timeline, just as master classes and mentorship sessions. How do you have to give the project submission, what is the process of it, what is the timeline, and how you have to proceed with that. We will share you the project list, what kind of projects will be there in the Power BI and AIML. And finally, with the project presentation, we will conclude our internship by giving the project presentation. uh, and lastly, we have the offer letters and certifications, and we will discuss about the internship process flow and roles and responsibility of the students and the instruction at the last. Then we will have the doubt session. If you do have any doubts, then we will clear it. So we'll move on to the next slide with the agenda, why there is a need of this internship and internship details, how we will go about this. So initially, when we start with the internship needs, why there is a need of this kind of internship where we are merging the AI technology with the green skills, right? Because as you all know, we have a lot of opportunities in AI. As per the analysis or as per the research we found that by 2026 we will have demand or jobs by 1 million, and it will be in a diverse industry sectors, not into some related to the engineering or technical background, but it can be find in the diverse industry sectors. So this is a time where you have to work upon, and you have to upgrade your skills according to the market needs. So when this will come or demand will come at a higher rate, then you should be prepared enough to grab this opportunity, right? So second thing is growing demand for green talent. As we have seen that green jobs posting will be increased and increasing, because I have seen some posting by Niti Aayog, because they have posted some openings related to green skills and sustainability. So you have to, because now this green jobs, everybody is getting knowledge about the green, aware about the green jobs, right? So even government is also focusing on such areas. So a lot of opportunity will come in the private sector as well as in the government sector. So as per the research or as per the data analysis, by 2050 we will have 30 to 30 million green jobs will be available. And as per the data analytics, we have got to know that 22.4% will increase in the job posting. So when we talk about this two technology or these two areas will be merging or we are working on these parameters, so what kind of roles will be there in future, how this combination will work, right? So when we talk about the AI sustainability and with green technology, so combination of these roles will be like AI sustainability experts, green tech engineers, where you will get the mixture of both environmental expertise as well as technical. When we give you about the brief about the sustainability, how green job works or what kind of green skills are needed, so with the support of this things, we combine this with AI technology and data analytics part. So this will help you to grab all the information regarding both the sectors. Then we talk about why there is an why this internship flow, why there is a need, or how we do this internship, right? So aim of this internship definitely is the same, that we need to bridge the gap. Employment will be there, a lot of openings will be there in future on AI, and on green skills, green jobs will be there in future. So how you have to work upon it, right? You have to upgrade your skills on these parameters. And when this openings will come up, then we are working on this internship to bridge this skill gaps, that whenever this opportunity will come, you will be in a position to grab this opportunity, right? So when we talk about the pedagogy, yes, we will give you hands-on technical experience as well as industry relevant knowledge. Our mentors will help you in developing the this case study and all these things you will work upon. With the support of mentors, you they will guide you. Internship is offered pan India. Training delivery will be through the industry expert and it will be in a virtual mode, right? We'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, target audience, it's students enrolled in engineer second, third, and fourth year. Streams, we are looking for computer, IT, electronics and communication, electrical engineering, mechatronics, and data science. Prerequisite for this is, yes, obviously, if you want to pursue your career in green technology and artificial intelligence, and you are definitely eager to learn about this concept, definitely you would be a part of this. You will get to learn a lot of things, and you are able to commit 4 weeks for this internship in addition to your regular academics, because we kept our timings as 5:30 to 7:30 in the evening, that your academic schedule will get over, and after that you can join the sessions. It is virtual. And yes, parameters is like you should have your computer or laptop, maybe with good internet connection. You can use either your personal laptops or can be institution. You can use your labs at your institution. You should have some computer or basic programming skills, as you are from the technical background. So we expect that, because whatever be the concept mentors will going to teach should be uh, understood. And so you should, we think that you should have some computer basic knowledge. So I'll just move on to the next slide, where what are the key benefits of this, that you will earn joint certificate which is free of cost from Shell, AICTE, and Edunet. Please keep in mind that this internship is free of cost, because when I see because I have created groups on Telegram and some students are asking for money, right? So be aware of it. This is a request. Don't give any money to anyone. This internship is completely free of cost. Another thing, that during your internship, obviously you will build your strong and industry relevant skill set in AI and green technology. You have to work upon the case study, and mentors will help you. And definitely you will get the constructive feedback from the industry experts, because during your uh, internship we will have the doubt sessions also, mentoring session, and master session. So I request all the students, those who have joined and will go for the internship, please, whatever be the doubts, technical doubts, should must ask with the mentors, because they are a right person to guide you on this, and this will help you in preparing your case study and projects. So I'll just request Natation to take it forward related to the content part. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Nikita. Can you just forward the slide so that I'll take it?
Yeah, on the slide only, this is the content and learning outcomes.
Okay, as you can see here, you will be earning a joint certificate that is, like Nikita mentioned, it will be free of cost. So you'll be getting from Shell, AICTE, and Remote Foundation. So by means of completing this internship program, you'll be building a very strong and industry relevant skill set, both in the field of you'll be getting familiarized with the tools like Power BI and Python related projects. You'll be taking it up. We have 5 projects. So this uh, the schedule will be, it will be happening for 4 weeks. So you will be developing the projects for 3 weeks, and the final week will be for the project presentation. So the thing is, you will be applying AIML principles and techniques to solve the complex problems, and then you'll be implementing these techniques in the context of sustainable and green skills. And we'll utilize the Python programming and data analytics, automation, and other learning tasks. And also, we'll be using a Power BI as a data analytics tool for the first 2 projects. So, what are all the technologies in focus? You will be focusing upon the technology. I mean, we are going to use these tools in the context of green skilling, how to promote the environment and how to reduce the carbon waste, all those things. And of course, we'll be using the Python programming. And in your Python projects, you will be utilizing the machine learning part. As you all know, that machine learning is a subset of your artificial intelligence. So we'll be using the machine learning concepts. And Power BI, we'll be using as your data analytics tool. Yes, Nikita, I can move to the next slide. Can you move to the next slide, Nikita?
Yeah, sure. I'm just.
As you know that you have just the previous slide, please.
Yeah. Yeah, after that, this is the
Right.
slide.
Yeah. So this is the timetable of your implementation of this internship project. So as you can see here, this week is called as the orientation week, which is happening right now. That is 21st of February. It's happening right now. And your project is starting by 24th of February. As Nikita mentioned, so it will be happening only during the evening time. So we do not want you to disturb during your academic sessions. So it will be happening between 5:30 to 7:45 p.m. So you will be developing the projects in 3 weeks. That is week 1, week 2, and week 3. Week 4, we don't have any technical sessions, so it's only for your project submission. And week 4, you'll be having the mock presentations that happens between 17th to 19th March. And the final presentation will be it will be happening between 20 to 24th March. So week 1, it happens on 24th and 25th of February. And then you will be having a master session, and along with that, there will be Ask Me Anything session. So we'll be sharing the links in the Telegram as well as if we are creating any WhatsApp group, we'll be sharing the links. So you can join there, and any queries that you have in the session, you can always ask the trainers. So the week 1 is on 24th and 25th of February, and week 2 will be on 3rd and 4th of March. The timing will be the same. It will be from 5:30 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. And week 3, it will be on 10th and 11th of March. So it's the same timing. So once you complete the project, you need to make the submission. So we'll be giving a PowerPoint template of how to make your submission. And also you'll be having a week-wise submission as well. So we'll be monitoring the best, we'll be monitoring whether you're making a timely submission and whether your submissions are proper. And we'll be selecting the students, those who are making a proper submission. The best projects will be chosen for mock presentation. From that, we'll be having a list of panelists. They'll be selecting the best projects, and those projects will be selected for the final presentation. So this is the timetable of your journey, of your internship journey. Yes, Nikita, I can move forward.
Yeah, Natation, your voice is not audible to the students.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it is audible to me, but for students it is not. They are keep on posting the things, so little bit.
Okay, I'll try to increase my voice. I hope
Yeah,
that now it is audible, right?
yeah, it's
Is
on.
it audible right now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So this is a detailed timetable. Like in the previous slide, we were not discussing about a detailed timetable project-wise. As you can see here, this slide represents the project-wise weekly timetable. So you might be knowing that there are total of 5 projects. So we have given a name as P1 to P5. So P1 is your project one, that is exhaustive analysis of Indian agriculture sector using Power BI. And the second project will be your sustainable supply chain performance dashboard development using your Power BI. So these first 2 projects will be based out of Power BI tool. And this P3, P4, and P5, the later 3 projects will be based out of Python and machine learning. So P3 will be air quality index prediction model with Python. And P4 will be plant disease detection system for sustainable agriculture. And the final project will be implementation of chatbot using your natural language processing. So these are all the 5 projects. So in this slide, you can see what is the timetable for each and every project. So what is the date for week 1, and what is the date for week 2, and what is the date for week 3. So as I mentioned earlier, in these 3 weeks, we'll be developing the projects. Just in case if you have selected, let's say that you have selected project P2, so your first session will happen on 24th of February, that is Monday. So it will happen between 6:45 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. So it will be for 1 hour. And the week 2 session, it will happen on 3rd of March. So the timing will be the same, 6:45 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. And the third week will be on 10th of March. It will be from 6:45 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. So every week there will be a mentoring session and there will be a ask me anything session to clarify any kind of doubts that you're having. And you will be having a master session as well. So this is the plan. So now I'll give a very brief introduction of each and every project. The first project is nothing but your exhaustive analysis of Indian agriculture sector. So here you will be given a agriculture data set, uh, which is taken from, which is a 19-year-old data. So it's taken from 33 states. So wherein we'll be developing like a dashboard. Okay, so to understand what is the uh, top performing crops, what is the top season that has given the most profit, all those things we'll be developing by. So we'll be using this Power BI tool to identify this. So we'll be developing the dashboard to understand what is the key performance indicators. And also we'll be finding the various metrics. That is about your project one. Similarly, project two is also your Power BI project. It's a sustainable supply chain performance dashboard. So here we'll be creating a comprehensive dashboard for managing and analyzing supply chain inventory data and manufacturing data and also the supplier data. So we'll be developing different dashboards in 3 different weeks. So these 2 projects are Power BI based projects, and project 3, 4, and 5 are Python related projects. As you can see here, project 3 is air quality index prediction model using Python. So any machine learning project, you know what are all the key steps, right? So the first thing is we need to acquire the data. Of course, we'll be giving you the data, and post that you need to pre-process the data, and then we'll be performing the exploratory data analysis. And post that we'll be developing the model. Like you'll be doing the feature engineering, like you'll be separating the data set into X and Y, and then we'll be splitting the data into train, test, split, and then we'll be developing different models. So this is used for uh, predicting air quality index. That is about your project 3. And in project 4, if you take, we discuss about the plant disease detection. So once again, you'll be given with a very diverse data set of different leaf images. So wherein you will be using this CNN technique. You know what is will be CNN, right? So CNN stands for convolutional neural network. Okay, so CNN based project is your project number 4. So here the key steps are, again, you need to acquire the data. I mean, we'll be giving you the data. So you need to pre-process the data that is being given to you in the form of images. That's basically you'll be doing something called as data augmentation. And post that, you'll be building a CNN model. And then after that, the model training will be done. And then the model optimization and also the evaluation will be done. And finally, uh, UI will be created, user interface will be created. This is about your project 4. And finally, the project 5 is you will be implementing a chatbot using your natural language processing. So here the key steps are we'll define the intents and response to structure the chatbot behavior. And then we'll be creating training data by pairing patterns with corresponding intents. We'll train the chatbot using NLP techniques and logistic regression. We'll build the chatbot's logic and functionality for user interactions. And we'll test the chatbot to ensure accurate intent and recognition and responses. And finally, we'll be deploying the chatbot using an application called as Streamlit. So we'll ensure that you are getting trained to use this application called Streamlit, and we'll be creating a chatbot, and then you'll be trained to deploy the chatbot using this application called Streamlit. So this is about a very brief introduction about the different projects that we are having. Yes, Nikhil, that's it.
Yeah. So, students, you have to, per project, you have only 1 hour for a day. So, when I see students not joining or something, because you have to just check out one day. When you see the timetable clearly, 24th for the project one, you have 1 hour session on the day 24th. Sustainability, that you have for the 1 hour, but timings are different. And and one other another session on air quality, right? On 25th you have 2 sessions. So I'll share this timetable with you. So this will help you to know about what is the timing. So it will help you to join on the daily basis. And you have on session 2 on 27th, everybody has to join the session for the doubts. Whatever be the doubts you will have during your mentoring session will be solved in this. And master session will help you to know about the critical thinking and most of the topics which is relevant uh, on industry relevant skill sets. So please, because many students come afterwards and ask for the doubts, technical questions, right, with me too. So I am not a technical person. So I always tell students to join the Ask Me session, which is very important, right? Mentoring sessions will help you to prepare the dashboard related to the projects we have selected, 2 for Power BI and 3 for AIM. So I'll just move on to the next slide. I'll share this timetable with you in the chat window. So yeah, could you please notation with the master session and mentor sessions, please go for it.
As you can see here, the master session, it will happen for 120 minutes. So we have planned to have the master sessions on every Thursday. So any one of the industry expert might join, and they'll be handling the master sessions. So the master sessions will help you to understand what is the real need in the industry, and it'll make you to understand what is it'll make it to bridge the gap that is happening with the actual curriculum of your college and what is exactly expected in industry. So, and we'll be getting the feedback on every master session. So this is about your master class insights. And this is your mentorship insight. So mentorship, again, it's actually planned for 120 minutes, but due to lack of time, we are restricted to have it for only 1 hour. So that's why we have that Ask Me Anything session. So it will happen on once the session is getting over. So it will happen on the third day of every week. So just in case if you have any doubts, any clarifications required, please join there, and then you can ask your doubts. It will be clarified. So this is about the plan. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So
So
the
yeah,
expected submission, yeah.
yeah.
So as we said that we expect a week-wise submission of students. It's not only about the final submission. So we require students to perform consistently in your entire journey of this internship. So the last minute submission is alone, it is not sufficient. It might be sufficient for you to fetch a certificate, but if you want to be selected as if you want your project to be selected as a best project, then we want a timely submission and we want a consistent submission. That's why we have weekly submission. So in every you will be developing the project. For example, if it's a Power BI project, let's say that you have 3 to 4 dashboard. In the first week, you'll be developing the first dashboard, and the second week, you'll be developing the second dashboard, and in the final week, you'll be completing the project. So if it's a Power BI project, we'll be asking you to submit that Power BI file. Power BI file, it will be a PBIX file, right? So if it's a Python project, we'll be asking you to submit the coding file. So until that point, what you have developed. In week one, for example, you might have completed 30% of your project work. So you need to submit either your PBIX file or your Python file, that is your IPYNB file. We'll be sharing you the link how to where to submit your project, right? And we'll be checking which students are making a consistent submission. In week two, you might have completed 60% of your project work, and in week three, you might have completed your entire project. In week three, you have to submit two things. You have to complete your entire project. So you will have to submit your final dashboard if it's a Power BI project along with the PPT. We'll be sharing you what is the expected. We'll be sharing you the template of the final PPT. Right. So for selecting the best projects, now we'll be checking both your submission as well as the PPT template. So this is what is the expected. And in week four, there is no mentoring session or master session. Week four is completely for your mock presentation and the final presentation. This is the timeline actually. Yes, Lakshmi.
And this is mandatory to submit your final project in the template what we share, what we are going to share. So we will not expect any other PPT format for the final submission. Template will be shared in the third week, so you have to prepare accordingly, and you can, whatever be the doubts you will have, you can ask to your mentors and complete your project and showcase your final and mock presentations accordingly. So I'll just move on to the next slide. Yeah, Natation, you can describe about the project list.
As I've already told, I've already given a very brief introduction about the projects. You can just see here. Here they have given what is the title of the project, what is the domain these projects are belonging. So basically, you have 5 projects, as I've already told. This P1 and P2 belongs to Power BI project. It comes under the category of data analytics. When you consider this Power BI as a tool, so it's a business analytics tool. So here, mostly it is not used for any kind of a prediction, just like machine learning or deep learning. There is no prediction here. So we have a bunch of data in our hand, and we are going to analyze that data. So its domain is data analytics. So first project is your the data set that we are going to give is related to agriculture sector. So in this project, you will be analyzing the Indian agricultural data to find the various parameters of what is crop production and the prediction based on past data. So it's basically we don't predict anything, but we'll be analyzing the data, and from that we can give some business implications. So we'll be giving a business application of what to have and what not to have. Right. So this is about your first project, and second project, like I said, it is about your sustainable supply chain performance. So here we'll create a comprehensive dashboard for managing and analyzing supply chain inventory data, manufacturing data, and supply data. You might be knowing this, right? Always the supply has to meet the demand. Okay, so the supply chain is a very, very important concept in any business. So in order to optimize that, we are going to utilize this project. Okay, so that is your project number 2. And in project number 3, of course, project 3, 4, and 5 comes under the category of AIML, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So here, first first project, we are going to predict the air quality index. So there is a prediction. So this comes under your classical machine learning algorithm. So here we are going to analyze or we are going to predict the air quality, for example, like the particulate matter 2.5 and ozone, nitrogen dioxide, and different meteorological factors such as temperature, humidity, and wind speed. So we are going to analyze all these parameters. So here the primary goal is to develop a predictive model that can anticipate the AQI levels, air quality index levels, based on these input factors. So all these factors that we told, you can consider all these factors as input factors. and your output is going to be your air quality index. So how my air quality level is affected by these parameters, by these inputs. This is what we are going to do. So for this purpose now, we'll be developing multiple models in this project. And project number 4, multiple models in the sense it could be your, for example, take this logistic regression or decision tree or random forest like this. We'll be using the different types of machine learning models to predict your air quality index by keeping all these parameters like particulate matter 2.5, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, and all the other factors as the input variables. So this is about your project 3, and project 4 is about your plant disease detection. So plant disease detection in the sense in this time for this project we are going to use the images of the plants like what we have. We'll be giving you some images like these are diseased plants and non-diseased plants. So basically for this project now, the data is unstructured data which is in the form of images. So if your algorithm has to take the images as the inputs, we need a category of machine learning that's it's a part of your deep learning, that is your CNN. So this project is based upon CNN, convolutional neural network, right? So we'll be using this technique to identify, to detect the disease in a plant. This is about your project 4, that is AML project by using the deep learning CNN technique. And finally, project number 5 is your chatbot, implementation of chat language processing. So in this project, we'll be using this natural language processing technique. So we will be using different techniques like NLP techniques and logistic regression model. And like I said, we'll be developing a chatbot, and also we'll tell you how to deploy this chatbot uh, in an application called Streamlit application. So this project 3, 4, and 5 comes under the category of AIML, and this 1 and 2 comes under the category of data analytics. So this is about your project list. Yes, Nikhil.
Yeah, and this is related to the project presentation. In week 4, what you have to do, that you must have 70% of attendance and to meet the eligibility criteria. And we have whatever be the submit you will whatever be the projects you will submit on LMS will be evaluated by the mentors. We will have different evaluation team. They will evaluate your projects, and from that we will have base 60 projects, and they will get the opportunity to present for the mock presentations. Out of 60, for 40 projects we will select for the final round of presentations. So in the week 4, we will have mock presentation as well as final presentations, where 40 projects will be evaluated by the industry experts, and they will get the opportunity to present their projects in front of the industry-led panel. And they might get chance, they will be selected for the regional showcase event too. So I'll just move on to the next slide where students are asking about the offer letters, right? So you will get the co-branded offer letter provided by the Etunet Foundation and AICTE to the successfully registered students on AICTE portal. So one thing on the offer letter, we will have the AICTE internship ID and the student ID will be mentioned as per your project selection. One and most important thing, that offer letter is to confirm your participation or enrollment for the AICT internship. It is not the completion certificate. So I request all the students that do not post anything on LinkedIn, because you are just starting with your internship, right? This is offer letter. This will just a confirmation of your enrollment for the internship. Once you will receive the certificate, then only you can post on the LinkedIn that you have successfully completed your internship, right? One another thing is that when you select your project, it is a one time activity. After that you cannot made any changes related to your domain, because as domain we are having two, Power BI and AIML. So once you will select your project, no, you will not able to, because it get freezed on LMS, you can change your project after that, and once your offer letter is issued. Another thing, the certification criteria. You have to complete your milestone every week. After completing of 1 week of mentoring session, master session, and ask me session, you mentors will give you some milestone, a project work that you need to complete within a week, 2 3 days, within a 2 3 days span of time, and you have to submit on LMS. So you have another milestone, 1 and 2, and in third you have to work upon the PPT and the source code. So final report will be submitted by you in the given PPT template and the source code. I'll show you the LMS thing, how you have to proceed further, and the process will be. So I'll just move on to the next slide. This is the internship process flow that today you have already applied on the AICT platform, from where we get the data, and we have done the shortlisting. And today we have decided to have the orientation session, where you get to know what kind of topics or project titles will be, and you have to do the selection by today or tomorrow. So from Monday you will be divided into the batches as per your project selection. You have to select only one project. You have to work only on one project, not on 5 projects, because some one of the student have asked this question, right? So once you will select your project, we will on the basis of, as per your project selection, we will do the batch creation. Once batch is created, or once you will do the registration, or when you log in into the LMS, once you will select your project, you will download your offer letter also. Once we will map the master trainers according to your project selection. Once it is done, session will be started. By the master session, we will share you the meeting links in the chat window, or in the WhatsApp group, as well as in Telegram. So you have to join the sessions on time, and we will do session as per the schedule we have shared. So I'll share all the details in the chat window today, and in the Telegram group too. Once we will start with the sessions, so you can ask your doubts, you can have mentoring session, master sessions, and at the last you have to do the project submission, as deadline will be given to you, and within the deadline you have to submit all the milestone and the final project. And once you will submit your projects, we will select best 60 projects, and after best 60 in the mock presentation, we will have top 40 in the final presentations. So this is the role and responsibility of the student, and this is a very important slide. So you have to do the project submission on time. Deadline will be given, and within the deadline you have to submit your projects. Yeah, we will have the feedback session also, or on the LMS it is be uploaded. So you have to give your honest feedback, which will help us to curate the content or maybe work upon it. Yes, behavior, it is very important, because I see, I work on, I have many groups of internships, so I see that you should be professional enough, because you are into second year, third year, or final year students of engineering. So you must take care of your should be proper discussion in all the communication channels. Messages, dress code are strictly should be in a proper form, and we have all authority to remove the candidates if your behavior is not up to the mark. So please make sure that within the duration of your internship, when you are attending the session, be particular with the language, with your dress code, and the messages what you are putting in the groups. Device, definitely your laptop or whatever be the using, your computer should be with good internet connection, so you can attend the session very well, and you can work upon your projects. Should be have good bandwidth. Master session will happen on Zoom or MS Team, it totally depends, right? And please prepare, you should download all these things. Mostly on MS we will have the sessions, so Microsoft Teams you must download it. For a certification or for everything, you need to have 70% of attendance, and should be punctual for the mentoring. All the session what we are going to align between 5:30 to 7:45, because 15 minutes break we will give to you within the sessions. So it is 7:45, and you must join the session on time. Your participation in the mentoring session is appreciable, so you should maintain silence, and whatever be the doubts you can raise your hands and ask. And time commitment, according to your academics, we have scheduled 5:30 to 7:30, 7:45. So you make sure that you attend the sessions, and it is for 1 hour, 3 hours in a week, right? 40 hours in next 4 weeks. And you have to complete your weekly milestone on weekly basis. So this is the thing that I'll just go through with the LMS thing. I'll show you how to do it and what is the process. So during that, related to LMS, you need to consider few points, or make sure you need to use one single email ID to track your performance. You have to mark your attendance on that only, and we will share the WhatsApp group. Details will be created as per the project wise. We will share the links there itself. So make sure all the details, whatever be the things, questions should be acknowledged. And your mentoring session will start from 24th of Feb, and we will have mentoring sessions Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Monday we will have the mentoring, Tuesday we'll have this kind of, we have already going to share the sessions. In case of holidays only or something like that, we will shift the sessions, otherwise will be the same as per the timetable is designed. So this is the thing. I'll just move on to this LMS thing. Give me a moment, please. I'll just share my screen. Yeah, hope you can see this, right? This is a login. Give me a moment. Yeah, this is the dummy email ID I'm putting in. Password is test T capital @1234. And you have to log in, right? You have to this things will come once you will log in. So as per your family income, you can select anything and save changes and go further. You will see this undertaking, right? So this is nothing you have to see, that absenteeism for master session, because attendance is mandatory 70%. So see into that, and you have to check box this, then you will get this thing. Power BI, when you select Power BI, you will see this. This is a dummy, so you are not able to see the projects. When you select Power BI, you will get the projects over here, and from that you can select one. And from AIML, when you will see 3 projects, then you have to select one and submit. Once you will submit, then you will have, yeah, projects, it is not there, so it is creating error. But in your, because you have, your data has been registered on the LMS, so you will see all the details over there. So once you will select your project, you can download, you will get one, that offer letter download tab. So from there you can download your offer letter, right? You will see all the things. This is the self attendance which is there. So in that you can see, one sec, give me a moment, I'll just log in from another dummy account. Give me a moment, please. So it will help you to get. I think it is not registered. So maybe the same. We can go in. So here you can see you will get the tab mark me as present. So when you will attend on the same day, because we will schedule the session from our end, and you can see the tab. It will start only at 5:30. Before that, you cannot mark your attendance. Please note that, because few students had come to me and asked, ma'am, we are not able to mark my attendance. Once your session will start, maybe 5:30 will start, up to 5:45 you are able to see your attendance tab. Before that, you are not able to see. So make sure once you will attend the session, you have to mark your attendance on the day itself. It's a 24-hour window. Within the 24-hour, you have to mark your attendance. You will get all the session recordings here. You will get to see all the details over here. On the dashboard, you will have the timetable, you will have the LMS process document, and the PPT submission, final PPT submission document. This all been there. So this all the details will be there on your LMS. So your thing is that once you will do the registration, whatever be the email ID you have login into AICTE portal, that will be there, your login credentials, and password will be T capital TEST at the rate 1234. I'll just putting in the chat window that your one sec username registered AICTE email ID and password as T capital test at the rate 1234. So you can log in. I know few students from the previous batches finding some difficulties. I'll work on it and I'll let you know when to log in. Right? Training will start from Monday, 24th of Feb. I'll share all the details in the Telegram group. Any queries, I'll share the attendance also, attendance of today's. One sec, I'll just cancel. So whatever, you will get all the details. This is the attendance link I have shared with you. Anything if you want to know, I'll you can put it in the streaming. This today's attendance you have to, I have already shared the Google form. Yes, your login credentials will be registration link also. I'll just share with you. One sec. Yeah, anything else? You will see the green tab on the right on login. So you have to use your registered email ID on AICTE and password as T capital TEST. I think I have shared. We will share the meeting link in the Telegram group, as well as I'll create the WhatsApp group according to your project selection. So you have to log in on LMS. You have to select your project within 2 days. Those who are facing challenges, I'll just share your student ID. I'll do the needful. Credentials, I'm not able to log in, ma'am. I'll just check with that. So whatever be the queries, you can share in the Telegram group. You have to mark your attendance on the day when your session will be there, right? Around 5:30 we'll start with the session. You can see the attendance window at that moment of time only. I think I have done for username. One sec. Username is your email ID, registered AICT email ID. I think I am done with the session. Yes, you can share, because we will share the timeline, and I think we will help you out how you can share your milestone. So my mentors and everybody will help you. So don't worry about it. I think I have already shared the LMS link, as well as you will get the all the details there. So I'm just closing my this stream, uh, today's orientation. Hope you will we will meet you on Monday. You will have the recorded sessions will be uploaded on LMS as we do the mentoring and master sessions. LMS link I'll reshare it. Yeah, I have shared. So thank you everybody for joining the session. Hope you will got the idea about how will be the AICT internship with the support of Shell, and we'll see you on Monday. So you have to mark, because I have already shared for today's attendance link. It is a Google link I have shared, already shared in the chat window. You have to mark your attendance today in that Google link. But from the Monday onwards, you have to click on, you have to mark your attendance on LMS. So thank you. Thank you everybody for joining the orientation session. Thank you everyone. Yeah, thank you, Nitesan.